See it well, Sox get one. See it well, Sox get one.
Alright guys, so in the comment section down below, I want you guys to give me the best caption for this clip from Jose Abreu rounding third. I would say that was me when my mom made pizza rolls, or it was also me when I get a huge package from Easton. So if you guys want to see me unbox this for a video, let me know in the comment section down below. But we have so much to talk about today. You guys saw the title. Aroldis Chapman threw a 101 mile an hour fastball at someone's head. We're going to talk about if it was on purpose or not. But thank you guys all so much for the support recently. In August, we set a record for the most amount of views ever on our channel. That was all because of you guys. So thank you all so much. Let's see if we can break it again in September. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because we do this stuff every single day. But yesterday, hold on, let me move this box out the way because it's massive. We had a couple guys hit 3 home runs in one game yesterday, and the first one came off the bat of Marcell Ozuna, who hit over 1,000 feet of home runs yesterday. He thinks that he's playing the bigs too because he had a big slam yesterday. The dude is hitting almost 300 on the season with 11 home runs, 29 RBIs, a 987 OPS. Right now, currently, he is the Braves MVP. He's been better than Ronald Acuna. He's been better than Freddie Freeman. He is their #1 guy so far in the season. Now, speaking of team MVPs, you got to give it to Ian Happ of the Chicago Cubs. Yesterday, he pretty much won the game all by himself. He goes 3 for 6 with 2 RBIs, including the game-winning RBI in the 11th inning. Kyle Schwarber has also been a co-MVP as well. He hit a ball to outer space. And then Jason Kipnis delivers a few runs of support as well as the Cubs improve to 21-14. They are 3 games ahead of the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, 2 players I want to talk about real quick, Kris Bryant and Javier Baez. They're both hitting 200 or below. I think Bryant is about 191. Javier Baez is currently at 200. So the fact that the Cubs are winning this amount of games, I would say that would be a problem for the rest of the league because they're in first place and those guys haven't even scratched the surface of their potential. So watch the heck out the rest of the National League, maybe aside from the Padres and the Dodgers, but watch out. You didn't think I would forget Brian Hayes' first ever home run in his first career game. If this kid can develop some power with that defense, he could be the next Matt Chapman. I promise you guys, he's that good. Watch out for him. So, okay, I'm seeing this right. 23 runs. How did that happen?
Dickerson hits another high drive to right. And Dickerson goes the other way. Hit well. It is out of here. He's got a 3-homer game.
Alex Dickerson had 3 home runs and 6 RBIs, but on top of the 3 home runs, he also had 2 more extra base hits. He is one of the only players in Major League Baseball history to have 5 extra base hits in a single game. Donovan Solano and Brandon Crawford, they each had 6 RBIs. So between 3 different hitters, I can't believe I'm saying this, 3 different hitters combined for 18 RBIs. I've never actually thought that could be a thing. So the Rockies got absolutely embarrassed after they were buyers at the trade deadline. They picked up Kevin Pillar, they picked up Michael Gibbons, but should they have been buyers or should they have been sellers? Because I don't know if any of those 2 players could have helped them score 20 plus runs. Yeah, let's move on. I feel bad. I guess we're not done just yet in terms of high-scoring games because the Cardinals smacked around the Cincinnati Reds yesterday. Sonny Gray, he had a consecutive streak going. That was a record in MLB history. It wasn't broken yesterday. We'll talk about it in just a second. But the Reds, they get defeated 16-2. The Cardinals have 23 base hits as Brad Miller thinks that he's Babe Ruth in 2020. He has 2 home runs and 7 RBIs. Colton Wong finally has a really good performance. He goes 4 for 4. And then on top of that, the cherry on top, Kwang Hyun Kim goes 5 innings, 3 hits, and a 0 earned run performance. I mean, the guy has been electric to start 2020. Sonny Gray gets torched for 6 earned runs, but he only allows 5 hits. What does that mean? His streak of 39 consecutive starts with 6 hits or fewer is still intact. So there you go. He got shelled, but the streak, it continues. All right, guys, here's the moment that you've all been waiting for. The Rays were facing the Yankees. This is a massive series because they're battling for first place in that American League East division. The Yankees, they came away with the W. But something happened. Masahiro Tanaka hit Joey Wendell. This was 100% on purpose, so it got ugly from there. Again, the Yankees do take the W, but in the final inning, Aroldis Chapman throws a 101-mile-an-hour fastball at the back of Michael Brosseau's head. Now, you can say that Aroldis Chapman is in his 3rd or 4th appearance of 2020, so maybe he just does not have his full accuracy in play. I don't know about this. I mean, they have been going at each other for the last 3 years now, since 2017, when Austin Romine was almost hit in the head by a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. So I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below. You saw the Yankees get the W. You saw Joey Wendell get hit. Then Aroldis Chapman came back because of a 2017 skirmish, so they're all trying to get back at each other. I want you guys to dissect what Kevin Cash, the Rays manager, said, and then Aaron Boone reacting to that, as well as DJ LeMahieu, because a lot of drama happened yesterday, which I'm here for, but we got to be more responsible, because 101 to the head on purpose, you can't do that. That is the one place you cannot miss.
Chapman comes in, he throws 3 different balls up and in. I get it, they don't like being thrown up and in, but enough's enough. We're talking about a 100-mile-an-hour fastball over a young man's head. Somebody's got to be accountable, and the last thing I'll say on it is I got a whole damn stable full of guys that throw 98 miles an hour, period.
Poor judgment, poor coaching, poor teaching, and he says he has a whole damn stable of pitchers that throw 98 miles an hour. Just, you know, what do you make of that? What's your reaction?
Well, that's pretty scary comments. I mean, I don't think that's right at all.
I mean, it's just it is what it is. I mean, you know, sounds like they're going to try to throw at us tomorrow. You know, we'll be ready.
So the Yankees and the Rays are currently in their biggest series of the year. Now the Twins, they get their biggest W of 2020 as they rally past the Chicago White Sox with a 3-2 victory. Dallas Keuchel actually threw a gem. He was dominating yesterday, but his start was ruined by the bullpen as Buxton and Michael Pineda, they make their returns to the squad and they make a big difference. Now one more thing to add to the mix as well is today is Josh Donaldson Day. So the Twins are 1.5 games back of first and second place because the White Sox and the Indians are tied neck and neck for first place, and they are going to have to rally all of the troops if they want that #1 spot. But talking about the Indians, Zach Plesac, he made his return as well. He threw a gem just like Dallas Keuchel, but this one was not ruined. The Indians offense picked him up as he comes back from being put in timeout. So he goes 6 innings, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts. Francisco Lindor smokes the Dark Knight. I think that Matt Harvey, I don't think that he is a big leaguer anymore, unfortunately. Maybe he can go to the bullpen. Franmil goes 5 for 5, and then Roberto Perez hits his first home run of the season. Yesterday was absolutely amazing, and then for me, I had a lot of fun watching Josh Naylor go the opposite way for 2 base hits and an RBI. So just an all-around, just it made me feel a whole lot better because you guys know it's been a rough week for Indians fans. But Plesac, he filled in for Mike Clevenger, dominated, and that's all that you can hope for. So I don't know about you guys, but seeing Starling Marte in a Miami Marlins uniform just seems right. Like, he looked good in a Pirates uniform. It didn't really fit in Arizona. It just, I don't know, I didn't really see him as a Diamondbacks player. But him in Miami, it is a match made in heaven. The Marlins staff also holds the Jays to 2 earned runs as John Birdie hits a home run. Cooper is looking great in his return. Garrett Cooper, that is. He's hitting .310 so far since his return from the injured list. But Starling Marte, again, the game-winning home run. Next up, we have the Dodgers getting a gem from Julio Urias. That's why they didn't get a lot of pieces at the deadline. They are fine with Walker Buehler and Clayton Kershaw and Dustin May and Tony Gonsolin, and that's why, okay? So they win yesterday after they beat the Diamondbacks. They improved to 27-10. Chris Taylor has a huge day. He drives in 4 of the Dodgers' 6 runs. So if you're a Dodgers fan, again, yesterday was a perfect day for you, just like Indians fans. Maybe not the best deadline day, but going forward, I think both teams should be fine. Aaron Nola has been a wrecking ball the last 2 weeks. This time, he goes 8 innings, 2 hits, 0 earned runs, and 9 strikeouts. He lowers his season ERA to 2.45, so he is back to ace Aaron Nola. Alec Boehm and Andrew McCutchen, they lead the way. They combined for 5 RBIs and a 6-0 victory. They shut out, I don't even remember, who did they play? You guys can see it on the screen, but I am blanking right now. Either way, the Phillies are now tied with the Marlins at 3 games back of the Atlanta Braves. The Mets, they're a 4th place team.
There's the 1-2, hit well. Center field, way back. At the wall, it's out of here.
Deep right center. Nobody's going to catch this one. It is gone. Wow. Santander with a bullet over the MedStar health sign.
So with those highlights, the Mets have now lost their 5th consecutive game in a row. My man Giraffe Neck Mark officially says they are not a playoff team. My heart goes out to him because the Mets on paper are supposed to be a whole lot better than what they are. The final 2 games from yesterday, we have Michael Brantley with a huge go-ahead home run in the 7th. But even though he has 4 RBIs, the Rangers are able to rally back and they win it in extras. The AL West is the only division in baseball where they have 2 teams with a sub 400 win-loss record. They're pretty much the 2019 AL Central. So the A's, just like the Indians were clowned on last year, you can make an argument that the A's are only in first place because the AL West is so bad. That is a joke. I'm being sarcastic. The A's and the Astros are both real squads. Don't take anything away from them, but now you guys know how annoying it is as Indians fan to be told,
yo, the AL Central just sucks.
But the final game, speaking of the AL Central, the Tigers get a fat W yesterday as Victor Reyes goes 4 for 6 with 5 RBIs. Jonathan Scope and Jose Candelario, they continue a great 2020 campaign. But with that fat W, the Tigers also get a fat loss as Jacoby Jones, who's having a breakout season, he fractures his left hand. He is done. But the Tigers improved to 17 and 16, so they're playing above 500 baseball. It's just Jacoby Jones and this lost. It's a big kind of just dagger to the heart. It really sucks the fun out of that W. Right, everyone, well, that is going to do it for today's MLB recap. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you make of Alex Dickerson going off? We have Marcell Ozuna matching that with 3 home runs, and then Aroldis Chapman throwing 101-mile-an-hour fastballs at skulls. Can't be doing that, but thank you guys for watching and enjoy this day in MLB history.
Into right field, he has got a no-hitter for Dave Steve. The long frustration is finally over. The first in Toronto Blue Jay history recorded here in Cleveland this afternoon.
82.
Fly ball